Well, a very good evening to you on what is pretty close to an ideal evening for football. There is barely a cloud evident. The world and his wife have gone to great lengths to be here for a match of great consequence and massive interest in these parts. Barely a breath of wind, so the football has no excuses for not being at its very best. The teams I know are pumped for this. They are fantastic scenes in the stands. There is a great sense of drama here, a great sense of excitement and expectation. It is a venue this which simply adds to the spectacle of the game it stages. One of the most impressive arenas in this part of the world. Well, if you did just miss it, we are up and running already. Kimmich. Foot in.
That's just very well played. He can't hurt you with his back to goal, and he didn't go for the back heel.
Well weighted. Oh, he's been flattened there. It's a very good battle there, terrific to watch. And he's made sure that that won't get through. And they're not going to make any further progress now. It's got through to him. Cut out in the nick of time. Yet another to add to football's endless list of could-haves and should-haves.
Look, the game is full of ifs and buts. If only the pass could have completed its journey.
He's had a look. The ball has crossed the line, and it's a throw. And here's Kane. It's Kane! Oh, nearly, but nearly is nothing.
Well, he doesn't need a second invitation, even from that range.
Freiburg are on a 5-game winless run here at home. Tries to get it forward quickly. Defending of the desperate variety. Freiburg have it back and they can go again. And it's Kane. Oh, well intercepted, really alert to the danger. Hoists it forward. Nicely worked. Clears it out of harm's way. Davis. Davis. Davis finds himself offside. Ginter. So it is still 0-0. Good ball, it's found its target. And that's been levered clear.
Yeah, that's top defending and preventing him turning, which can open up many possibilities.
And it's Kane. Battles to win it back. Now a chance to break. Done very well to intervene. Kimmich. He could be in here. Kane! He's pulled off a fine save.
Kane simply didn't do anything wrong. He was thwarted by brilliance.
And he's there to clear it. Tries a shot!
That's a cracking strike, and it may have stung the palms of the keeper.
Gets into a dangerous position. Oh no, that's not the ball he wanted. Kimmich. What a ball this has turned out to be.
Oh, super tackle. They were outnumbered and under the cosh. That had to be spot on, and it was.
And it's played forward. It's being played forward. He spotted the run and played him through. He's making good use of his strength there, just refuses to be out-muscled. Davis, very firm in standing his ground there. It is a tough fall. Oh, that's a foul, and the whistle's gone. Well, the referee has made it pretty clear now that this is his last chance.
He just needs...
Massive leap! He's missed, but by that far...
Good effort, very good effort. He would have at least wanted to make the keeper work out.
Kimmich plays it forward, looks to clip it forward. Well, that's where he wants it.
I wouldn't fancy playing up front in these circumstances, to be honest. There's absolutely no supply.
Kane. This has a hit! Thinks he's got rid of that. Forward it goes. And the counter is on. Chance! He's scored! The breakthrough strike!
Yeah, looking back at that, that's how you play on the counter. Quick and decisive and ruthless with the finish. I thought it was a stunning, stunning breakaway.
Deadlock broken, it's 1-0.
And that ought to be the trigger for a really exciting and entertaining game from here on.
And that's a throw-in. Tries to lift in with a header! And the assistant referee has his flag raised for offside. Gets it upfield. And the first 45 minutes are up. So there you have it, a close fought half of football, one that still had its moments, but ultimately produced just one goal. A more than decent game up to now. To review the first half.
Well, Peter, there really hasn't been an awful lot to separate the two sides. One goal scored from a breakaway, and that's it. So I'm expecting the second half to start in a in this manner too, and this is by no means decisive, and there's plenty of time left to get back into this.
Leading 1-0 at the break. We're ready up and running for the second half.
Well, 1-0 may be good enough, so they may err on the side of caution and get more players behind the ball instead of running beyond it. They could even try to spoil it from here, we'll see.
Plays it out to the flank. Well, there's something you don't see every day. Pinged forward. Plays it long, and it's got through. Davis. Kane, out to the right. Oh, really good feet from him. Drilled in low. A reprieve, albeit perhaps momentary. Played in with accuracy.
Well, it's good stuff. This is better.
Well, that's a foul. Free kick's been given. Davis. Davis gets the better of his man. Swept in. Can get that clear. Tries to get it forward quickly. Philip, and the shot! Great effort, beautifully taken.
Philip brilliantly took control of that, which was exactly what the situation required.
Your impression so far, Jim?
Well, Peter, if they're attempting to see out the game with such a narrow advantage, there's room for trouble. I just think they're sending out the wrong message. This could backfire.
Surely a shot! That's gone a long way up and away. The breakthrough came in the final moments of the first period, and it's 1-0. Hoists it forward. Good challenge, he just stood firm. Kane is flagged offside. Just brushed off the ball there. And it's played forward. Now it's Kane.
There's a real appetite from them to finally put this game to bed, but will they?
Davis. And here's Kane. Kane gets flagged offside.
Look, Peter, this just needs a little fine-tuning, and obviously fast.
Now it's Kane. Finds himself eased off the ball.
This is good ball retention, and it should be enough from here, but they want to double their advantage.
Oh, great! He's gone for it! Sticks it away! And surely that clinches it! There really is no way back now!
Oh, it's a keeper's nightmare, Peter. He just couldn't pick up on it until it was way too late, having so many bodies in front of him.
Things starting to look very comfortable. Has he found his man? Philip looks to thread it through. Neuer will lay claim to that. Looking to break out here. He's played him through. Gets wrestled off the ball. Oh, he's not played the ball, that's a foul. Plays it out to the wing. Deftly done. And help's available out wide. Gets into some space. And that is good defending. That's been repelled.
Freiburg are enjoying lots of possession, but they just can't find any penetration.
That a foul? Yes, the referee's given it. He's away! Davis plays it forward. And it's Kane. Now the counter. Great strength, too strong for his opponent. And that's that. So they bask in their win. A genuinely professional performance and a result which is well deserved. Any reflections on what you've seen, Jim?
Of course, we all love to watch the creative side of the game and goal scorers, but there's an art to good...
Well, welcome to you and to our coverage of semi-final day. Has to be said, we have an atmosphere here that is really buzzing. Both teams terrifically well represented, fans hopeful, expectant. As well they might be, there is no shortage of belief on either side that it will be their team at the expense of the other. their team alone which will be lifting the trophy come the final. Well, this really is a great venue. It adds so much character to every game it stages. So it's a straight shootout for the final. That's what we're going to see. There's nowhere, Jim, you would rather be.
A game some may argue with justification as being harder than the final itself, Peter. I can certainly attest to that from my own experience. While you do everything to tell yourself you shouldn't get too ahead of things, it's actually harder than it seems. But it's looking like a terrific occasion here. Let's just hope we have a game to match all of this wonderful expectation.
So it's away we go then. Gross. There really wasn't very much in that. Not far away from being a telling final ball.
Quality deserted them when they really needed it.
No messing about, just bludgeoned away. Forward it goes. Chan. Schuller drives it towards the front. Oh, that's a foul. Free kick's been given. And it's Davis. Lovely bit of skill. Aimed in towards the centre. And the volley. He's got away with one there.
Well, I think the opposition was pretty sloppy in creating a problem for themselves then, but he was onto it so quickly and very nearly made them pay.
Hefty challenge, but fair enough. Davis. Dortmund are playing with a pleasing width here.
Especially that front line.
Is it working for you?
It's not movement for the sake of it, and yes, it is working for me. There's a purpose to...
Dortmund have a free kick. Gross! Gets good distance on it. And the ball's come loose and the chase is on. Gets up to head it! He's done well to get his head on that, but couldn't score.
Well, plenty of moving targets to pick out in the box. Obviously increases the chances of the ball being met like that by someone.
Goretzka. Now it's Kane. Good challenge, he just stood firm. Gross. Great strength, too strong for his opponent, and he has been fouled there. Gross. Tries to get it forward quickly. Neither side yet able to find the net. He's got away. Good ball, it's has a pop! Oh, the ball's come loose! And he heaves it forward. He's got options out wide. And the finish! Oh, fine stop from the keeper.
Well, as Tesco, Peter, the keeper has just received an A+ grade.
Ball has crossed the line, and it's a throw. Just brushed off the ball there. Brandt! Hit into the... Great leap! Oh, just couldn't turn it in.
I have to commend the wing play, but I have to condemn the defending. They've got to stop the cross.
Goretzka. Davis. Davis. Schuller goes looking. Hoists it forward. The ball needed to be better there. It's a wasted chance. That was one quality pass away from being a very decent chance. Looked very promising.
Look, the game is full of ifs and buts. If only the pass could have completed its journey.
Over to the left. A chance to play it in. Turns and goes back. And now they can launch a counter. Strong challenge, but well within the laws. And that's a foul. Simple decision for the referee. Out to the left it goes. Dashing forward at pace. Driving on now. What can they conjure from here? He acknowledges that he should have come up with something better there.
Was too timid to make it through the defence. It'll be noted and improved upon, I'm sure.
Plays it out to the wing. Back into the middle. And it's Davis. Ball through needs to be good here. Shapes to shoot! Dispatched clinically. Deep into first half stoppage time. A crucial goal. Pretty simple finish in the end. What do you think, Jim?
I just think it's clever positioning from clever movement, and when all of that is synchronised with the right pass, that's what happens.
Big occasion. And the semi-final reaches halfway. There we are. Off they go for half-time. The breakthrough did indeed come in the first half, but there has only been that one goal. It is very, very tight.
Well, that certainly pleased the fans, and the players are definitely happy with that scoreline. The question is now, can they protect it?
Leading a cagey game here. It's had its moments, and it's 1-0 at the break. And we are already promptly back underway.
Well, it's been tight, Peter, but I'm expecting things to open up now, and we get some free-flowing football.
Goes for goal! Brandt can hoist it clear. And here's Kane. Gross. That's a decent ball. Gets the better of his man.
That's just very well played. He can't hurt you with his back to goal, and he didn't go for the back heel.
Gets it back. Gross. Brandt could be has a goal! Yes, it's in! The second half sparked straight into life. Given such an open invitation, he was always going to shoot.
And that's what the game is all about. Find space and finish, but we have to credit the passer to pick him out.
That has certainly made things interesting.
Oh, look, Peter, there's a great ebb and flow to this clash, and it's above all expectations for me.
And it's got through. Has a pop! Big relief, it just needed better contact. Kimmich plays it forward. Oh, he's broken through. Kane. The defence can get it clear. Ball swung in. Danger averted for now. Up towards the front line. Gets into a dangerous position. Ah, now can they counter? He's had a go! Oh, they've broken out here, and this could be the moment. And they can counter here. That's a promising ball. And that'll go straight through to the keeper. Ball's out on the left now. Goretzka. He's gone for it! It's in! And they get themselves in front! Well, from right in front of goal, there was no way he was going to miss.
Well, considering he has a bit of a shoot-on-sight policy, he was the one player that should have been picked up then. It was both careless and costly from where I'm sitting.
This looks very much like a shoring up of the rear guard.
Yeah, and that's not totally surprising. The manager obviously felt his defence needed reinforcement. He can't afford a repeat.
Well, this is what we've been waiting for.
He's just gone and reminded us yet again of what a threat he carries.
Tried to play it through.
Peter, his butt.
And they've been caught out here. Going through. Kane! Clears it out of harm's. Shoots! He's done very well to get to that.
Oh, that's a sparkling save. Absolutely sparkling. His reflexes were ultra-sharp.
Dortmund making another change here. Up to meet it! Good stop, that wasn't easy.
Well, that was high-class goalkeeping there to back up his high-class wage.
Away from immediate danger. It's Goretzka! In for the follow-up! It's off target and by quite a way.
His radar picked up on that very quickly, and he was first to react.
Well, that's where he wants it.
This defence is wary about opposition pace.
So they're just not getting too tight.
Yeah.
Has a hit! And that would have been game, set and match.
Well, he's definitely kept the side in the game then. That's really good positioning. They could have doubled their lead there.
Got a foul? Yes, the referee's given it. There could be trouble here. But for now, the referee is keeping his cards in his pocket. Kimmich. Caught offside that time. And it's played forward. Loses his balance and loses the ball.
Dortmund are actually displaying tremendous fighting spirit. There's a real belief that they can still have a say.
Goretzka! Goretzka! And No, he couldn't find the finish.
Oh, and a real chance to pile on the pressure, and he'll be desperate to get another.
Over to the left. Looks to clip it forward. Davis gets it away.
Peter, they have to fight the onset of desperation and keep enough cool heads to still...
Oh, he's taken out. That'll be a foul. Pings it out wide. Pumps it. Heads it! Oh, he couldn't get the direction he needed.
Well, being able to generate that amount of activity in the box means it's hard not to pick someone out.
Almost there, and the players can feel it. He's got through. And the shot! It's there! And that should do it! Within sight of the finish line. Speed of thought, efficiency of movement, and certainty of outcome.
Kane is the obvious danger man here, and yet he was afforded way too much freedom. I think he was gifted that goal. His reputation should have been warning enough for them.
There is some activity down on the touchline. It seems there's going to be a change.
Yeah, he's run himself into the ground, hasn't he? And it's good to see that the crowd appreciate his efforts, because he has put in a real honest shift.
2 up and very little time left. Surely this is it.
Well, some fans are already on their way out, so that to me says everything, Peter.
Schuller drives it forward. That'll be a throw-in. Good challenge, excellent challenge. Out to the left it goes. And that's that. So the final now awaits. Delirium in the stands. The fans know that they will get their big day. How would you sum up what we've witnessed, Jim?
Well, they passed that test in flying colours, and they have every reason to believe that they...
So here we are, just waiting for the first of the quarter-finals to get underway. 2 of 8 already battle-hardened teams getting ready to oust each other if they can in a very short while from now. This all in a bid to be called champions of Europe. Expectations have shot through the roof. As we've moved on a stage, there is a definite belief in both camps that this could be their year. A feeling that can only get stronger with every game from now on. Stands here bedecked in the Bianco Celesti of Lazio. A very, very different crowd to that of their cohabitants. A truly big night of football here ahead of us. It always is when this competition is in town.
Well, we're at the stage, Peter, when the dream becomes believable. The stage of the season when everything takes on a tougher, more pressurised edge. When you want to win all you can, but might have to settle for one. This would be worth settling for, believe me.
So we're up and running. Romagnoli. So above all others, Jim, what do you think is the single factor which is going to make a difference here?
Well, Peter, I think there really isn't an awful lot in terms of what separates these teams. No, not when you get to this stage. This one could come down to the smallest of detail.
Absolutely so. And that's been won straight back. Out to the left it goes. And he's there to hoof it away. Guendouzi. Played out to the right. There's the through ball. Oh, he's in! Turns and goes back. And the shot! Oh, great save, real class.
Well, what can I say? Truly wonderful goalkeeping.
Gets his head to it! He's missed, but not by that far.
A more than decent attempt, Peter.
Davis. Who's ball? Who's going to get there? No complaints about that challenge. Robust but fair. There'll be a throw-in. He's had a goal! He's scored! Deadlock broken, it's 1-0.
He's just gone and reminded us yet again of what a threat he carries.
Guendouzi.
Lazio have made it clear what they're trying to do for me, Peter.
What are they trying to do?
Well, I think they're making the pitch as big as possible to work both flanks into better supply routes. Kane really was well marshalled there because he was denied the opportunity to turn.
Goretzka. Did really well to intervene and dispel the growing danger. And the counter is on. Pedro tries to get it forward quickly. Davis. Hoists it forward. Oh, good interception. Over to the left. Good ball over the top. Good clearance and very necessary. And he just whacks it away. That's gone a long way up and away. Hardly anything between the sides, and the score is 1-0. Looks to clip it forward. Big chance! Goal! Lazio back on level terms.
Oh, the invitation was received with such a clever run, and he had that defence in utter confusion.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
Well, I think this is a case of anything you can do, we can do too. I mean, they're matching each other like for like here.
He's dead. He's gone for it. In it goes. And they're back in front. Well, you've got to say the odds on him missing from there were very slim.
Yeah, it looks simple, Peter, but it requires intelligent use of space and good understanding to pull it off.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here? Now it's Pedro. And he's there to cut it out. And here's Kane. Gets good distance on it. Davis. Oh, well defended. That had to be done. Oh, that's a fine challenge. Now the counter. And it's played forward. Tries a shot! Oh, it's a stunning goal! A finish right from the top draw. Lazio back on level terms. Terrific audacity, just gorgeous skill.
Oh, look, the keeper didn't know whether he was coming or going in the end, and he just got lost.
So all square, and not for the first time.
Well, I think the players will be buoyed by the fact that they've managed to level things in a hurry. Tails most definitely up now.
Hits one! Gets it upfield. Pedro. He's making good use of his strength there, just refuses to be out-muscled. Loses his balance and loses the ball. Looking to break out here. Plays it out to the wing. Oh, it's gone in!
Oh, it's terribly unfortunate for them, and maybe we can attribute that to a loss of focus.
Fortuitous as it may have been, they all count one. Confirmation that there will be 2 minutes stoppage time. Played into space out wide. Gorgeous control there. Pedro delivers. Defending of the desperate variety. And that'll be the last act of the first half.
It's kind of a hard one to call, Peter, isn't it? I mean, from what we've seen so far, both sides have provided ample evidence that they can add more goals, and I'm sure their respective managers have reminded them that the next one will be pretty crucial. So it's going to be interesting to see how the teams come out for the next period.
Well, time to catch your breath after a manic first half. Goals, goals and more goals, but only one between them. And if you're just back from your break, you've missed very little of the resumption of the second half. Yet another to add to football's endless list of could-haves and should-haves.
Lazio just had to make the ball stick, but came up short.
Romagnoli. Guendouzi. Lazio getting a lot of touches here, but they're not making much progress. Ball's loose, who's getting there? Can't get the better of his opposite number. Forward it goes. And it's the goalkeeper's to claim. Guendouzi demonstrating fabulous determination. He just will not be beaten. And it's Davis. Could move up a gear here. Tries lifting it over. Right through the middle. Oh, shooting chance! That's a foul there right on the edge of the box. Now, the referee's decided that he was fouled outside the box, and it is just a free kick. He's gone for the shots! Now it's Kane. And here's the chance to counter. He's got options out wide. Got a size of goal and a header! Surely this time! Oh, that's a fine save!
The keeper really dug out his defence then. A magnificent effort.
Pedro displaying his defensive capabilities there. That's no striker's tackle.
I think it's great to see that kind of application and desire from a forward who wants to help out his defence. I think, you know, any good team, really, your striker should be the first line of that defence, and he's delivering.
Goes for goal! Away from immediate danger. Tries to get it forward quickly. Good ball. Gets away from his opponents. Hoists it forward. And help's available out wide. That intervention was very necessary. Romagnoli gets it away. Now some movement on the bench, and we are going to see a change. Guendouzi going through. And it's played forward. Pinged one through here. Now it's Gnabry. He's got, and the shot! Back of the net! And surely that does it! Perfect time! Decisive strike! Lovely goal. Perfect poise to set himself for the strike. He's made it 2, and no doubt he's hungry for more. That has changed the dynamic somewhat.
Listen, it's up to them now how they think about it from here, because for me it's crying out for them to force the issue.
Romagnoli. Guendouzi. He's going to be pulled back for that one.
Well, I think the alternative was to stand there and do nothing while he tried to score. And obviously, he's not going to allow that, Peter, is he?
He's had a crack. Knocks it away. He's had a shot. And really well taken goal. Great reactions in front of goal. He just saw what was on.
Look, there's only one player who merits all the praise for that. Not only did he finish it, but his instincts for being where he was are absolutely top-notch.
Lazio get themselves back into contention.
I think they've done so well to get back in it, but it's important now that they don't become over-eager in chasing another. They only need one more chance. Patience is key.
It is a corner. Lazio making consecutive changes here.
Yeah, he's run himself into the ground, hasn't he? And it's good to see that the crowd appreciate his efforts, because he has put in a real honest shift.
Keeper sends it forward. And here's Kane.
I think it's time for them to concentrate on closing this one out.
Ball's gone out of play. And here's Goretzka, and here's Gnabry. Gnabry. No messing about, just bludgeoned away. And the referee brings it to a close. 1 foot firmly in the next round. Victory away from home. Home comforts to come. Much of the job is done. How would you sum up what we've witnessed, Jim?
It was a very good game, played in the right spirit with a fitting atmosphere, and I think football won this time.
Well, good evening to you wherever you are in the world. We are just about ready for the action here. Kickoff is imminent. The teams indeed with us very soon, having exchanged their various pleasantries. What I have to tell you is that the weather may not be great for the duration of the evening. The clouds yet to open, but one suspects that they will pretty shortly, and when the rain comes, we are warned to expect plenty of it. Little question that this is one of the most striking structures in all of sport, the Allianz Arena. Things have got underway here pretty promptly. Hit long and direct, and that's been won straight back, and it's Goretzka. That's surely a foul, free kick.
Yeah, well, they were exposed and vulnerable, and he knew he had to do something to prevent a goal then.
What a start, free kick in a dangerous... He's had a crack! He's missed, but not by that far.
Kimmich certainly could have and should have made more of that.
It's been intercepted, and that will come to nothing. Guerrero. Gnabry. That'll be a throw. Oh, really good feet from him. Gnabry! Oh, denied brilliantly.
Gnabry simply didn't do anything wrong. He was thwarted by brilliance. Stuttgart have made it clear what they're trying to do for me, Peter.
What are they trying to do?
Well, I think they're making the pitch as big as possible to work both flanks into better supply routes.
And it's played forward. And that's been levered clear. Oh, well defended. That had to be done. That's a throw. And it's Guerrero. Tries to get it clear. Guerrero. Big chance! Oh, nearly. But nearly is nothing.
His reputation is better than what we've just seen.
Gnabry. Oh, that's nice. Gets it back. Shooting chance!
That's just very well played. He can't hurt you with his back to goal, and he didn't go for the back heel.
Stuttgart have statistically the worst defence in the league. And it's Gnabry. Guerrero. Good run, ultimately thwarted by an astute piece of defending. Crowd appreciates good football all round there. Oh no, that's not the ball he wanted. Can't get the better of his opposite number. And that's found its target, and he's onside. And that's been levered clear. He's had a go! He's scored! That is just remarkable, the amount of bend he got on that.
Well, the ball flight may be unpredictable, but the predictable part was the technique. It screamed goal all the way.
So we have our breakthrough.
Still a fragile lead, though. They can't afford to sit on this.
Almost half an hour in now. Hardly anything between the sides. And the score is 1-0. Good challenge, he just stood firm. Well, he acknowledges that he should have come up with something better there.
Yeah, the idea was right. The delivery wasn't. They can revisit that further on.
Has a go! Oh, real danger here. Deflected behind for a corner kick. Knocks it away. Goes for goal! Well, that wasn't too dissimilar to the previous attempt.
Stuttgart really putting a few chances together here. Taking one can only add to such good momentum now.
Cuts it out. He's through the middle. Just the goalkeeper to beat. Well, the defence got the better of him this time, but I'm sure he'll go again. He's making good use of his strength there. Just refuses to be out-muscled. Tries to get it clear. Tried to play it through.
The movement was good, but the pass lacked authority, a cause of mild frustration.
Hoists it forward. Gnabry. Cleared away. And it's been taken straight back. Cross deflected behind for a corner. And he just whacks it away. Oh, shooting chance! Brings the first half to a close. So there you have it, a close sport half of football, one that still had its moments, but ultimately produced just one goal. A more than decent game up to now.
I'm sure they'll be very happy with the first half performance and the scoreline. They'll definitely want to maintain their momentum now and finish the job.
Leading a cagey game here. It's had its moments, and it's 1-0 at the break. If you're just back from your break, you've missed very little. Whistle's gone, that's foul. Cleared without complication. That's it back. Zagadou. He's gone for it! Good stop, that wasn't easy.
Well, what can I say? Truly wonderful goalkeeping.
Brought forward, how does he try from here? He wasn't very far from making something happen by himself, lovely to see. Well, that's where he wants it. Kimmich. Keeps everyone guessing. Gnabry. Well read, he sorted that out. Forward it goes. Right through the middle. That's a good ball to find him.
Well, it's good stuff. This is better.
Well, this isn't the time to talk about risks now, Jim, is it? They just have to hurl everything at it and hope for a break.
Well, there's no two ways about it. This is what they have to do.
Guerrero. Yeah, he's pulled him up for that challenge.
Yeah, he may feign to shoot and just play it into the box.
Goretzka out to the right. And that's been levered clear. Goretzka. And again, they run up against stubborn defending. Some excellent tackling here, and that one a perfect example. Tries to get it forward quickly. He's made sure that that won't get through. He's got the ball. He's gone for it. To surprise the keeper, but missed the target.
I actually fancied him to score there, but we should give the keeper credit for doing his bit.
Questions were asked, but he's given the answers. And it's Goretzka. Kimmich is effectively being marked out of the game here.
Well, he's obviously been identified as a menace, and they're dealing with him accordingly. I think we can expect more of the same.
Guerrero set up one goal so far. Gnabry, and he's there to cut it out.
This is good ball retention, and it should be enough from here, but they want to double their advantage.
Tries to stroke it through. And he's there to clear it. We have got changes here, from both sides in fact. Going for goal! Oh, and that should have been two.
He got too ahead of himself there, thinking how he could have made things safe.
Great strength, too strong for his opponent.
Stuttgart are actually displaying tremendous fighting spirit. There's a real belief that they can still have a say.
Hoists it forward. It is now or never. Time is against them. That intervention was very necessary.
Stuttgart have a simple task to find something sustained now and keep the pressure on.
And the assistant referee rightly gives him offside. Gets it upfield. Gets wrestled off the ball. Just a few more moments for them to hang on. Davis. Two minutes to be added on. Gets his foot in there. Goretzka battles to win it. And that will be the final act. Terrific contest. It really might have tipped either way. The margins were tiny, just a goal in it. But that was enough. We look back on the game. The hosts can sense a semi-final place. Having picked up a win, albeit a narrow one in the away leg, they clearly feel that they are in a position to finish the job in front of their own loyal support. Not necessarily so, believe the visitors today. They think that they can still turn this round. After all, the lead is by no means a decisive one, at least not yet. And that is a tone evidently shared by the away supporters, who are more than holding their own here. We are in this super stadium for a super club, truly one of the iconic buildings of 21st century sport, the Allianz Arena. Well, the home team are in a good position here, but they're not quite over the line, and the crowd want it done in style, Jim.
I think the mood in the home camp, Peter, is that of quiet confidence, and is more than justified considering they got themselves the result they wanted in the first leg. While it's tempting to think they've got most of their job done, I still see a twist or two.
And that gets things running. Gino. What a throw in. It's a poor throw that, picked off with relative ease. This could spell danger. Has a goal! That has certainly tested the keeper.
The keeper really dug out his defence then. A magnificent effort.
That's a throw. Guendouzi. Keeper sends it forward. He's made sure that that won't get through. Kane decides to play it back. Goes for goal! Defending of the desperate variety. Big chance! Oh, denied brilliantly!
Oh, that's a sparkling save. Absolutely sparkling. His reflexes were ultra sharp.
Romagnoli drives it forward. Just brushed off the ball there. He's played him through. He's had a shot! And he's there to make a great save.
Well, what can I say? Truly wonderful goalkeeping.
Cleared away. Davis could try cutting inside here. He's gone for it! Romagnoli. Seems now to be all about width.
Well, when you have the personnel to create in wide areas, then they need to see as much of the ball as possible.
Plays it out to the wing. He's making good use of his strength there, just refuses to be out-muscled. Going for goal! There it is! Oh, beautifully dispatched. There was no reaching that.
Now that's what I call finishing, right in the corner. He knew instinctively who was where and didn't need to waste any time weighing things up. That's a cracking goal.
Big occasion, big goal, crucial lead. Patrick. Romagnoli goes looking.
Romagnoli just did a brilliant job there. It was one of those all-or-nothing commitments, and he came up front.
It's gone a long way up and away. Hit into the middle. And that's been levered clear. He'll have a go. This could fall anywhere. Hardly anything between the sides, and it's 1-0. It's one! Oh, just lacked a decent finish.
Look, it was achievable, Peter, but it needed his best.
He's got through. That'll go straight through to the keeper. And that's been won straight back, right through the middle. Has a pop! And it's hoisted clear. Looking for a decent ball in. And he heaves it forward. Over to the left. Davis. Little doubt, that is a foul. Oh, that's a booking, always looked it.
Super tackle. They were outnumbered and under the cosh. That had to be spot on, and it was.
Oh, what a ball!
That's just an example of overcommitting, and they're fortunate for the quality of the intervention. It was vital.
Patrick does well to read it and intercepts. Face to face with the keeper. And the shot! He scored! 2 up now, and they are cruising. And that really is so impressive.
That's always a great sight, you know, on a football pitch. Nimble-footed, show great balance and a really cool head to finish. And that kind of dribbling is really smart.
So now the difference is 3. Romagnoli spreads it towards the left. Ball's out on the left now. Tries to get it forward quickly. Too much on it, and that's the keeper's. And it's going to be the final action of the first half. It's the first half compared with your expectation.
Well, it's looking pretty straightforward, Peter. They've got themselves into a very good position, so why dither from here when they can repeat their first half success with another show of strength?
It has been a remarkable contest, decorated by goals, and 2 between them at half-time. Already up and running for the second half. corner. Time for a change in personnel. Oh, clearance is short. Davis. Hits one! He's pulled off a fine save.
Well, as test goalkeeper, the keeper has just received an A+ grade.
Gonna throw in. Good challenge, he just stood firm. Well, that looks a foul. Yeah, referee's given it. He's there to get rid. Davis. Good run down the left. What can they make of it? Davis tries to head towards goal. Shoots!
Oh, it's die-hard defence and the willingness to put his body on the line. Very impressive.
He's left his man. Kimmich attempts a clearance. Lazio get it back again. Whipped in. He could be in. Chance! Oh, that's a terrific save from the keeper.
Well, you can't ask for much more than that. A difficult moment he simply had to deal with.
Has he picked him out? Now it's Kane. And they've got it back as soon as they gave it away.
This defence is wary about opposition.
It's Kane! Great effort, beautifully taken.
Yeah, the shot was enabled, Peter, due to such smart control and technique.
And again, they run up against stubborn defending. That's sprayed out wide. Played into the middle. And the assistant referee has his flag raised for offside. A couple of changes then in quick succession. Davis. And here's Kane. What an adventurous run from a defender. Gets up to head it! Oh, just couldn't turn it in.
Well, plenty of moving targets to pick out in the box. Obviously increases your chances of the ball being met like that by someone.
Tar. It's come loose. Romagnoli plays it out to the flank. Aimed in towards the centre. Keeper has beaten it away. Great strength, too strong for his opponent. A real chance to break. He's found his man. Has he found his man? It's got through to him. And he just whacks it away. Played in with accuracy. Oh no, that's not the ball he wanted. Well played, he saw that coming. Forward it goes. Breaks on here. Good ball. He's in, has a hit! Oh, it looked like 3-0 for sure.
He'll be fuming with himself for not converting. He could have killed it off.
Hoists it forward. Kane. Now Shaw has a pop. It's anyone's. Has a hit. Now that was quite some save.
Davies simply had to find something instinctive because of the unexpected way the ball came loose.
There is some activity down on the touchline. It seems there's going to be a change. Defending, albeit from an unexpected source.
Well, they say that your front lads should be that first line of stopping the opposition, and I think he's taken it to another level with his desire to get back and help everyone out.
And here's Gnabry. He gets past his man, lofted into the middle. And it's Romagnoli. Out to the left it goes. Loose ball, who's going to get there? Chance to break, and it's played forward. Going through. Gnabry. Shapes to shoot! And more, and more, and more! And the lead is extended still further. The breakaway clinical and clean, and the finish unerring.
Yes, the turn and finish is to be admired, but what about the sense of urgency and desire to move the ball with such pace on the break as soon as it was retrieved?
Well read, he sorted that. Real chance! Oh, that is an awful miss. Time added on 4 minutes. It's a loose ball, gets away from his opponent, floats one over. Forward pass. And he's there to cut it out. Gnabry is onto it and can take it up. He's got away. Gnabry. Now it's Kane with a shot! He's kept it out just. And that is it. The referee has seen enough. And on to the semi-final. Another hurdle cleared. Next up, the penultimate step. How would you sum up what we've witnessed, Jim?
There's a solidity about them, almost as if they set up not to lose and see how things unfold. That eases the pressure on the strikers, who can afford to be patient, and it's all paid off.